It's chicken noodle soup time, chicken noodle soup time. We're making chicken noodle soup here on Chef Andy. We're making the classic chicken noodle soup, guys. Whether you're sick or you just want a good soup, this one is amazing to make. Speaking of amazing, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do that. Slap a big like on the video. Okay, let's get right into the recipe. So the key to my chicken noodle soup is my chicken broth. So you can use store chicken broth, but when you make it at home, it's just gonna taste so much better because the broth is gonna be the base of this entire recipe. And what I do is I make a huge batch and then I freeze it, so whenever I wanna make chicken noodle soup or other types of things that use that broth, I can just thaw it out. So I've got some chicken broth right here that's a little bit frozen. I'm just gonna put this in a nice big pot and everything is gonna go into this chicken noodle soup. And it's so nice to just have this stuff like ready to go whenever. It really cuts down the cook time when you're making your own broth because it's already ready to go, it's already frozen. We just gotta thaw it out and melt it down. The reason why my chicken broth is so good is because we're literally cooking whole chickens and vegetables in that chicken broth and taking everything that created a chicken and extracting all those oils and juices, and it's just incredible. Okay, so chicken broth, we're gonna put that on medium, and now we can start cutting up our vegetables. So first vegetable of the day, we're gonna start out with some fresh celery. You're gonna take about a bulb of celery, okay? So I'm gonna cut off all these leaves. I don't want any of those guys on there. I just got a brand new knife also. Super excited about this thing. This thing's a beast. It just cuts through things like amazing. There's actually a really cool story behind the family that makes these knives. So they used to make samurai swords. But after World War II, they couldn't make swords anymore. The Japanese government wouldn't allow it. So instead of, leaving their trade, they started to make kitchen knives. And now they make some of the best kitchen knives out there. Hey, leave in the comment section too if you'd like to see me do a knife sharpening lesson. Might be kind of helpful because when you have dull knives, it is so hard to cook. When you got the sharp ones though, nothing better. Okay, so we're gonna cut up this celery into nice little like squares. See, look at that knife, baby, come on. Look at that chopping. Oh, by the way, this meal is super healthy. Fresh vegetables, chicken, you can't go wrong. Okay, boom, celery is finito. We're gonna take our red onion, cut off the end. You guys have all seen my video on how to chop an onion. Cut it in half, take off that beautiful skin, make our cuts. Cut in there, bottom, top, slice. Okay, let's get some carrots, some fresh carrots. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna cut off the ends of these carrots. We don't want the green stuff. Peeler, we wanna get all that dirt off. Remember these carrots, they were in the ground. We wanna get anything that could have gotten on them in the grocery store or whatever. I mean, obviously we wash these things, but we wanna get that skin right off. Wow, what beautiful carrots we have now. Okay, well, we gotta cut them up. So I'm gonna cut them in half, okay? Then I'm gonna cut them in a fourth. Beautiful, and then I'm gonna cut them again into a, would that be an eighth? Ooh. What you're looking for is nice, beautiful squares. And let's cut up some carrots. Now it's time for El Pollo Loco. Just kidding. It's time for our chicken. I mean, it is chicken noodle soup, so we gotta use some chicken, people, okay? So I like to use boneless chicken thighs. I think the thighs, they got all that flavor in there. It's gonna taste the best in our soup. So I wanna cut these into nice cubes, okay? That's how I like to cut my chicken. If you like to cut your chicken in other ways, you can do that as well. But I'm gonna cube it. Roll the cube montage. Chicken is sliced and diced and ready to be cooked. So we got our pan here. We're gonna put that on medium. We're gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Take our beautiful chicken and throw this in there. Okay, so we got our chicken cooking. So what we're looking for is the chicken to turn nice and white and let out all those juices. We gotta salt this, pinch of salt, boom, hit it with some pepper. And we're almost done. Chicken's done, so we're gonna put it into our chicken broth. Now remember on the chicken, you know, if you're concerned, oh, did I cook it enough or not? Well, your chicken broth is also gonna cook the chicken, so don't worry too much into it. And also beware, you don't wanna overcook your chicken because then you're gonna put it in your broth and it's gonna get even more done. We want it to be nice and moist and beautiful. So, okay, now it's vegetable time. I'm gonna use my same pan that I cooked the chicken in, put in a couple tablespoons of olive oil, take our vegetables, carrots, onions and celery, throw that in, and we're gonna let this cook down for probably about 5 to 7 minutes. So what we're looking for is that celery is gonna turn nice, vibrant green. Those onions are gonna turn translucent, and once we know it's done, we're gonna put it in our broth. Pasta's almost done. I'm gonna take some fresh parsley, about 1/4 of a bushel, cut off some of those stems, and then I'm gonna slice these guys up right nice and fine. We're gonna put this in our soup. It's just gonna give it that color, but also that extra little flavor. Perfect. Now I'm gonna sprinkle in this fresh parsley. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, sprinkle that in. Wow, that just gives it such nice color. Our pasta's done. Our soup is done. Now we just gotta taste it. This looks absolutely amazing. It's got the oils from that broth, that chicken, the fettuccine, the fresh, the colors on this look amazing. If I was sick or I wasn't sick, this is definitely gonna taste delicious. Wow. Absolutely remarkable. I mean, I don't know other chicken noodle soups that even come close to this thing. I don't think they exist. Like, this is just the best. Like, it just is. I mean, when you make your own chicken broth and you use great ingredients, guys, you're always gonna have good food. Quality equals quality. If you use bad quality, you're gonna get bad quality. This is great quality. There you go, my chicken noodle soup. If you are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel, join our food movement. And if you want more beautiful recipes like this, make sure to turn on those post notifications. Chicken noodle soup, it's a bella roba di buono. I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Ciao belli.